No way. No. Cut it out. Cut it out. So Laterras Whitfield from My Future Wife podcast got married. Now, why y'all ain't tell me? Communion is something that Jesus. So I literally had to go back and see what the heck is going on. Because a interview with them two came up. Oh boy, we got to talk about this, y'all. Um, Not right now, but we going to have to dive up into this here. Yes, say yes, ma'am. You know, everybody's going to have their following. Well, those who have a following, going to have a following. And those of us who don't. However, once you gain a committed cult like that, child, they don't see no wrong. It don't matter what you do, even if it's wrong. It's a baby size wrong, or it's slightly wrong, or all is forgiven. 5 Hail Marys, such thing like that, and whatever. And y'all just don't see. You can't see what I can see, cause you're blind, baby. You're blind from the back. You're blind. Listen, this is why I don't like it here, because I can just see. I see, baby. When it comes to people, child, I see. That might have something to do with why I am asexual. I think I'm asexual because I ain't attracted to nobody. Okay, this dude. Okay, so she jumped in his DMs. She pursued him. Oh no. They just did their vows. He said he was gonna get her the soft life. How you gonna get her the soft life? I mean, I haven't seen his show in a long time. I hope he's branding himself well that he can do that. But how you gonna get her soft life? Did she go half on the wedding or something like that? Did she go half on that wedding? Are y'all heifers excusing her going half on that wedding? You excusing her getting in his DMs too, huh? You excusing her pursuing that man. And you excusing her. She paid half of the wedding. He told her she need to pay half of the wedding. First of all, I don't even like weddings. I don't even want to see no more after this. It was hard to watch and I fast forwarded a lot. He did a whole production. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. That's cool. That actually makes sense because it's on brand. It's called My Future Wifey. And the whole storyline he did, it makes sense for him to do a production with his wedding. But when he announced to y'all he was engaged, listen, let me tell y'all something. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Listen, something just ain't right. First of all, I stopped watching this guy's podcast because I never could take to him. Okay, I could see all up and through him from the first day. That whole dear future wifey stuff and all of that is just posh, hosh, kibosh. But you know what the problem is? The problem I really have is how y'all be attracted to these dudes? Like, how they get so much ass? So he was cheating on his wife. And the way he talks about it, ooh, nasty boy. Filthy. This is no man of God. First of all, he's no man of God. I promise you. I put that on everything. But it's all good because it's so easily available. If you can't see it when you see him, then y'all shouldn't date. Ladies, if you don't see a no good ass nigga when you see Laterras Whitfield, you should. I wonder how I got knocked off my stream. Y'all hit that like button because clearly people over here flagging, false flagging. I get it. I understand. Can't handle it. Greetings, love. Greetings. But anywho, I'm gonna be real quick because I'm gonna go in depth on this later. Okay, I'm gonna go in depth on this later. But this guy is definitely not what he seems. Now, she's either looking for, is that a bald head? Okay, you know what? Is it, what's it, what the, what the hell are you on? Okay, I don't know anything about her. I don't know anything about her, and it's really not about her, but I mean, they're both scammers, so why not? First of all, she either lost a lot of weight or she is fighting for her life not to be. Oh, oh, mm-mm-mm. Both of those words start with an O, but it is the bigger one that I'm gonna use. She will not. She will not stay the size for long, and that's not even a diss against sister. It's just what I see. Yes, that word. I just didn't want to say it because I know people gonna think I'm just trying to be mean. My issue is with him. She, whatever. We got. I don't know anything. This is my first time. Listen, I just heard about her. I saw them in an interview. It seemed like she likes him, but my issue is her pursuing him and her paying half on that wedding. That's crazy. And then he gonna sit up there and tell her he gonna give her a soft life. That's a script he had for it. He would have said that to anybody. But if she paid for her own wedding, if there's something that it comes to the point where I might have to come out of pocket, we gonna cut some things out. Because what I'm not gonna do is pay for my own. See, y'all getting too comfortable with getting out of traditions. Um, Rituals are not all bad. You shouldn't even associate it with bad. Some things you should make a ritual, right? Like your relationship with God, how you practice that, stuff like that. And we got to keep certain things because at the end of the day, this is why I don't like weddings for me personally. And I can't really tolerate them. So I don't mind being invited, but if it's short, cool. If not, I just can't. I don't like the production. I know I do not like I've been married twice. My mother-in-law's pushed for the wedding. I am not lying. I'm just saying, because y'all think every woman likes weddings. No, 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 no. Um, this was a lot, but I get it. So far, it didn't seem to be too much because of the way he branded it. Why wouldn't he show the wedding? So I get that part. I don't know what else they have shown past this point because I only saw that interview I met them on. Now, seems to be into him, but I could tell through the vows this is awkward. I could tell through the vows he's not into her, he's not attentive. And I could tell that already, I already saw that he's this type of guy. He just rubs me the wrong way, he always has, because I can tell what kind of dude he is. And I can tell that he is not a romantic, caring, and loving type guy to his woman. Like he tries to make it seem like he is and would be. And just to get through my spiel real quick, because when I come back, I'm coming with all facts. This whole thing was just a setup for him to get his bag up and play the field at the same time. And he is no man of God. And all that is fake and a facade. And that's between him and God. But at the end of the day, it's so many women that don't want to come forward, but they'll tell it. They'll tell it. And when you have a platform, or when you have groups and you have organizations, meetings, things like that, you'd be surprised things that you're told, the information that is shared with you. It is very well known that this guy sleeps with his, everybody. And that shouldn't be happening because he's presenting to y'all one way. But, he already told you what type of dude he was. He play celibate, then he crash out for a year or so, and then he come back and be like, I'm celibate again. Just like Nature Boy. Nature Boy did the same thing. They're not no different. He comes off to me as a person who it will always be all about him. He is not a nurturing, caring type dude towards a woman. You can tell that just by the way he is alone. Now, this guy was married 3 times since he had his show. What? Engaged, and then almost engaged? Nah, B. Nah, B. Nah. He is, well, you can get up out of here. You didn't have to share that because I really don't care about all that. If you ain't feeling it, you can leave. See how that work? See, I don't got to do none of the shit they do because I would never. You know why? Because I would never. Because I don't want it. You understand me? So you can stay up and I keep my 2 watches and my 1 like. It'll be what it is. Okay? It'll be what it is. But I'll be right every single time, whether you care, whether you see it or not. And I'll tell you years before it happens. And I said all this and more about this dude years ago. And you can sit back and watch how this plays out. However, a lot of things have been aired out about him already. So this relationship is wrong. She found him, she pursued him, and she probably proposed to him as well. A woman doesn't find a wife. A husband. A woman doesn't find a husband. A husband finds a wife. Okay? He knew, let me get you on up out of here too, since you felt that was necessary. So he knew that, I don't know, I guess y'all come in here and you expected for me to play this man content when I know this type of dude right here. And my channel is barely existing as it is, so I'm not even ready to do all that. But I'm gonna play just okay, you know what? I'm gonna play just a snippet right here. So the preacher is handing them communion. In some ceremonies, they do that. I'm pretty sure you guys know that. And he is saying, feed each other the flesh and then drink the juice. So you've been to church, you did communion, whatever your practice is, religion, right? So we've been doing this our entire life. When I was Baptist, we did it when I was Catholic. They have the little grape juice. Now, he got his. He seemed like he struggled to open it. I don't know how it was packaged, but he seemed like he struggled to open it, but he opened it. So he knew she was going to be struggling. If he's struggling, he didn't even check on her. And we could clearly see her getting nervous because it's getting closer. Now, what she don't want to do is spill that grape juice. Because that's that Concord Welch's, baby. No, that's my favorite kind of juice. But she don't want to spill it, but she want to get it open and be ready when... Because it's already awkward. It's so awkward. But I don't know. Some y'all in the comments, like, you see love and all that kind of stuff. I don't understand how. But anywho, he doesn't even check on her to see if she need help opening it. If she is, she got it. Not to mention the fact that he had to pay for half the wedding. Not to mention the fact that she pursued him. So this is all wrong already. So that should tell you everything you need to know about him. But again, y'all stray so far away from what it should be. And then you just be like, oh, it's 2025. Oh, this is how it is now. People done changed and blah, blah, blah. Well, Okay. But this ain't love and hip hop. This is supposed to be a man of God. Please hit the like button. Thank you. So there's no, he's not allowed all this that he's doing. And then when you come to get a big platform, just like any preacher or pastor with a mega church and a TV screen, you know your responsibility is even more bigger, as if it could possibly get any bigger. But you're not just representing your congregation, your neighborhood, your family. You're representing you're being an example for everybody who could possibly see you, and that could be the whole world. So you know you better not be playing with God if you're gonna do all that. And this guy been playing all the way. All the way. And there's so many women out there that won't say nothing, but you've been with him. You've been with him. And I don't see how. He is unattractive to me. I'm gonna say that. He's very unattractive. He looks I wouldn't want him to, but I don't know. I think I'm starting to realize that I might be asexual. Because I don't see it. There's nobody that I'm attracted to. Period. No matter who. It's just nobody. Okay. Just one person. That's it. But I know what a handsome man, or what, I don't know. I know what it is that would be. This ain't it. And but I think part of that is also too part of the things that I'm gifted with. So the ability to see so much when I look at people. So that I think that does a disservice to men. You know what I mean? As far as me being able to be attracted to them, because there's just something about your aura, your spirit, and a combination of things, just the way you move. It just, for me, it just exudes off of you immediately. And so I just already know right then and there, it's not possible. It's not possible because I can't see past that. However, to say if I thought he was a good man or a good dude or whatever, would I be attracted to him? No. He is so physically unattractive to me. But he is so phony and fake to me. And I don't have no mercy for nobody who is playing with God. Great rising, y'all. I just don't. Please hit the like button. Thank you. And that's what he's doing. And it's not cool and it's not cute. And, you know, this woman is grown. It's on her. Everything that she's going, whatever, it's on her. Because they talk about God, God, God. She knows she's not supposed to be pursuing no man, paying for no wedding, and all of that. Now, it does look like she wants his acceptance. Just the way they interact, the way she seems around him, the way she is. But you can tell she's definitely into him, and he is just, okay, now I got a wife, y'all. I did it. I did the thing that, the show was about. Y'all can let that go now. Blah, blah, blah. I did it. Because I don't think he had any real intentions on finding a wife. The man has issues that, he never addressed, and I don't think ever wanted to address. And he knew this was going to get hit all kind of panties, okay? All kind of panties, and I just don't understand it. Like, he's gross to me. But anywho, communion. I just wish that she would have took care of her hair, because I'm not understanding why that is what it is. But anywho, there's some serious problems here. She has, some serious insecurity problems, and she's hiding a lot about herself. And it's just sad, because this is not going to go well. However, his vows, when he was saying, I know he pre-wrote that letter and all that kind of stuff, but he stressed the lust part, and it was just unnecessary because the wedding was already so formal and Christ-like. So you could have cleaned that up a little bit and just said it just like you said everything else and kept it moving. But he overly stressed that, and he overly stressed that he can't wait for tonight. He really stayed on in that moment, stressing that he's lusting at her beauty makes him lust after her. Okay, so what happens when you're not attracted to her? Because that's going to be soon. He lusts after women, period. He likes variety, period. He likes the whole around, period. But this is, I don't know who this woman is, but she's got, this looks temporary. This is not, she's not comfortable. This is not her normal self. But I see severe weight issues. I do. It's just masked for the time being. However, other things too, but I'm just speaking from what I'm seeing and not what I know. So let me just keep it moving. Watch them with the communion. This tell you every freaking. I wish I would. I would stay without a dude for the rest of my life, baby. I would not go through no shit with no dude. But also commitment to each other. Life is too short. I believe that taking communion is going to be a crucial part of not only your wedding today, but your relationship forever. So take the bread. The scripture says that the bread represents the body. He's just not into her like that. Of our Lord Jesus Christ. This is not, he don't take this seriously. He don't care about no marriage. He don't. So that your bodies he never did. I would like you to He's a Derek Jackson. The bread. So let me rewind it. When he first gave it to him, that's what I need to go back to. As a sign of my love and my faithfulness. They put the ring on. Because when he hands it to him and they get to open it, he knew he was struggling. But he wasn't even, she's standing right there the whole time. Get about to panic. And he don't even look at her, check on her, nothing. So I'm going to ask them to stay right here. That lighting just shows so much about what's going on with her hair. I hate that for her. Okay, now watch them. Let me zoom. Well, I already did. So watch her face. Just watch him. Watch her. Watch the. He's not checking on her. She's looking at him. She's really trying to signal him a little bit. Communion is something that Jesus that dude ain't into that woman. We should do to remember him. Look at her. She's trying to stick her nail in it. She don't want to break her nail. Look at her. Look at her. It's clear. I'm not her dude. Listen, bro. I'm not her dude, and I can feel her urgency. I can feel her need, right? And he not. And she. How could he not see it? He remind you of who sang Carissa. She said, "Give me a kiss." Yeah, like he ain't see or heard that. Listen, this right here should tell you everything you need to know. Everything you need to know. And then if you look at the interview and you see how she was leaning into him and he was like, I don't know, he was in a principal office with his mommy or something. He just seemed uncomfortable. I know that the woman does lean into the man, but it's still it's still, you can tell he wants her there. He's embracing her as well. Even if it's not a full-on embrace, you can feel it. You can see it. His body language was not of that in that interview. This guy is completely self-absorbed, just like Derek Jackson. Completely. And he paid this woman no mind. But she did great. She got it open and she did not spill it. as nervous as she was, that was good. But one thing she cannot do is count on him, and she should have known that. You don't pursue a man and you're not paying for no wedding. We gonna have fun a wedding, then you gonna stand in front of everybody and tell me you promised me a soft life? Baby, those two don't go together. So we already know each other fake. You know I'm fake because I don't pursue no man. I'm not supposed to do that. And I know you fake because you let me pursue you. Right? So why would he do that? Because he supposed to find his wife. Okay, she not supposed to hit you up in your DM, then ask take you to dinner, and then mess around and so on and so on. She paying, you know, for a wedding that you sponsored on your show. You gonna profit off this forever? I mean, rotate in the family. They married, whatever y'all want to say. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I'm staying in my role. You staying in your role all day. Wait. Wait. I don't know who would sign up for this type of situation. That is insane. I'm gonna rewind this just a little bit again, because this is the only this all I need to even see right here. Although I've seen, you know, their interactions of the wedding up until then, and I don't even want to watch no more. It's confirmed for me at this point. Like, this shit right here is a farce.
So this couple has done
There's
something
benefits, I
unique,
guess. They feel like
and
both
they
of them,
decided to
but
take communion together. So I'm gonna
I
ask
don't know
them
what woman would put
to stay
themselves in
right
this
here.
in this position on purpose. When she could have stayed in LA and did her thing. It must not been sweet or something. I don't know. Times can be hard, but going through shit with a man can be harder. Especially if he's a hoe. He messing around with women and stuff. Nah, that could bring anything to you. Danger, diseases, all that. Nah. Mm-mm. I wouldn't even sign up for no. I don't care about that money.
Communion is something that Jesus said that we
Come
should
and go.
do to
Money, come
remember
and
him.
go. Look at her. Look at her. Watch her. Look at her. Look
And
how many times
Laterras,
she looks
you
up and
and
down at
Ashley
him.
today,
He looking
you're
at the
doing
doggone
communion
preacher. Not
so
one
that you
time
can
at
not
his
only
wife.
remember what he
Like,
has
he don't
done
see
for
her. He
you,
can't feel her. He can't
but
sense her
also
needing
your
him.
commitment to each other. I believe that taking
And
communion
yeah, she got it. She did it anyway.
is going to be a
Bitch,
crucial
this ain't
part
nobody
of not
business. This
only
our
getting married
motherfucking
today,
business. Don't you see it's on the internet?
but
Get
your
your ass up out of here
relationship
before I fuck you
forever.
up. Stupid ass.
So take the bread.
To my why I'm
Scripture
in they
says
business. Why they business is on my
that the
TV
bread
screen, you
represents the
dumbass?
body
What the hell wrong with
of our
you?
Lord Jesus
Get your ass
Christ.
out of here. Defend. You
This
always want to try
body
to
of
defend
his was
somebody that
beaten
don't
and was
even know
bruised
you.
so that
Let
your
him run up
bodies
in
can
my
be
DMs or
healed.
her, and then I'll
I would like you to serve
tell
each
them the same
other
thing. This is why you put
the
your business
bread.
out here. You don't want me to say nothing. Look up. Why was he almost about to drop the bread? Well, you thought she was gonna bite him or something? That was weird. Anywho, I gotta get to my workout.
Relationship
I just wanted to
forever.
say this real quick. Oh, trust me, I'm
So
gonna come
take the
back and
bread.
talk about them some
Scripture
more.
says
Lord, you be
that the
trolling. Go make
bread
you another
represents the
account. You come in
body
here with the same question
of
every
our Lord
time.
Jesus Christ.
See, I
This
don't mind
body of
blocking
his
y'all.
was
I don't
beaten
care.
and it was bruised so that your bodies
I
can
don't
be
care,
healed.
bitch. Put some money in my Cash
I
App.
would like you to serve
I'm telling the
each
truth.
other
That's what I'm doing. And I'm supposed to be
the
weird because
bread.
this world is weird. So I don't want to be like y'all. Look at him. He almost dropped his corny ass. Are they supposed to put it under the
The cup,
tongue or something? Because
which
it looked like they were putting
represents
it under the
his
tongue.
blood. Got that? There is
What
nothing
was it? What did they just do?
that can wash our sins away
I don't
like the
know.
blood of Jesus.
Okay, so I want to see
And
him
the
kiss that
blood,
part. And then I'm
which
done.
represents
Ooh,
forgiveness, it's
that's
something
going to
that
be
you will have to
interesting.
do on a regular basis.
Come on, sir. Speed it
But
up.
his blood is strong
I
enough
get it. It's a
to forgive
wedding.
you, which
I
means
mean, he
that
did
his
good. The
blood is
guy
strong
doing the
enough for
wedding,
you
he
to forgive
officiating the wedding,
each
he
other.
did good.
If you would serve each other.
He wasn't performative. He wasn't extra, and he was dead
All right,
serious. And
drink it yourself.
Wait, what happened? He said feed it to each other and you didn't? Ooh.
It's his blood.
What was that part? I don't get that part.
So take the bread. The scripture says that the bread represents the body of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
This body of his was beaten and it was bruised so that your bodies can be healed. I would like you to serve each other the bread.
Boy, you almost dropped that woman bread after
The cup,
you were so nervous to put your hand
which
in her mouth.
represents his blood.
Boy, if you don't. What is that part?
Got that?
Oh, she asked him to help her finish opening it. See, that's crazy.
That can wash our sins
He should have
away
known she needed
like the
help.
blood of Jesus.
Man, hell no. You can't be my dude.
And the
Mm-mm.
blood, which represents forgiveness.
Mm-mm.
It's something
I need
that
you
you
like I
have to
need
do
you.
on a regular basis.
Mm-mm.
But his blood is strong enough to forgive you, which means that his blood is strong enough for you to forgive each other.
Mm.
If you would serve each other.
Mm.
Okay, all right. Drink it yourself.
What did he say? That he didn't want to spill it? Because I'm trying to figure out what was your excuse for not doing a part of the this is a ritual. You're making a covenant. All of that is a part of it. I'm not understanding why you would not do the dog. Where the captions at? Why would you not feed? You're supposed to give her drink. She's supposed to give you drink.
The cup.
And feed each other. You couldn't even do that shit right. I'm not feeling it.
Got that?
Make no excuse. If you get this clothes dirty, y'all supposed to have change of clothes anyway. That's what happens. Sometimes you're going to get dirty. You're going to get bloody. But you got to make sure she drink it anyway. She got to make sure you drink it anyway. What the hell are we talking about here?
Forgiveness. It's something that you'll have to do.
Supposed to let nothing stop you from doing what you're supposed to do right there in that moment.
But his blood is strong enough to forgive you, which means that his blood is strong enough for you to forgive each other. If you would serve each other.
Right.
Okay, all right.
He said, I don't want to do that. No, he should have asked, no, preacher, come on, sir. What you doing? Nah. You ain't supposed to do that. You supposed to ask him, what you mean? Why you don't want to do that? That's exactly what you're not supposed to do. Then you don't want to get mad? What the fuck is y'all doing? I don't like the design of his suit. It is hard. That is, who? No, that's not cute. That is not it right there. Oh, we got a different singer now? Okay, let's keep it real. First singer, horrible. Sorry, sir. Don't know you. But it was hard. You sang too many songs. I had to fast forward it. It was terrible. It was just. And Lattimore. Whose wedding was that? Dang it, I gotta remember. But he was just doing a performance at somebody's wedding, and he did one of his classics. Oh gosh, he killed it so good. But in here today, it did in this wedding. I don't know. It seemed like a song Laterras had written or wrote because it's got the theme to it. It just did not sound good. It did not. I never heard Kenny sound like that before. Now this guy, he looked like he about to kill it. I hope so. Because he's the third person that done sang a song now. Shit, we're doing all this singing for you. Ain't even serving her drink. She had to serve herself, and you served your own self. That did it. Okay, anywho, I don't care about all that. Did they kiss? Not one time did I... Wait, am I missing something? When they kissing? They put the rings on, everything. Hold on, Slick. Hold on. We gonna rewind that, find that. Maybe I was busy because, again, I'm not into weddings. So maybe I missed the part where he said you may kiss the bride? Because I ain't heard it. I ain't seen it. Let's see where we at.
Whitfield.
I, Laterras Got.
Take Ashley Raynell Woods
Take Ashley Raynell Woods
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
I accept you as a precious gift from God.
I
Okay.
accept you
I
as
saw
a
all
precious.
this. She said hers. Wait. It looked like they might have. Did they kiss right there?
Loyal
Oh, no.
and committed to you. And according to God's word, we will live in health, peace, and prosperity as we obey Him. And today, that's my pledge.
He acting like a mug.
To Ashley. I, Ashley Raynell Woods.
I, Ashley Raynell Woods,
The crowd that he associated, I think he into some
Laterras Got Whitfield,
heavy stuff,
to
but
be my
I'm not
lawful
gonna
wedded
even,
husband.
because it's just my speculation. But
I accept you as a precious
beard
gift
came to
from God.
mind when I seen this.
I give myself to you, to love you,
She is,
to
and I have
care for
alopecia,
you,
so you know,
to nurture
hey,
you,
it is what it is. But she is definitely balding, big
to
time.
admire you, and
All that
prefer
top,
you.
that ceiling about to be missing.
I promise to be faithful,
He does, don't he?
loyal, and committed.
He's not even close to being attractive. He's not.
According
He's just
to God's
not
word,
welcoming and appealing,
we
or
will live in health,
he does not look
peace,
sincere or anything.
and prosperity
As we obey Him.
as we obey Him.
And today,
And today,
that is my pledge.
that is my pledge.
May I have the ring?
I'm trying to. Okay, this dude in his suit, he just too wide. It's like his hips is, boy, look like they wider than mine. Is that your belly? Like, what's going on? I just don't understand his shape. And that jacket is not the right fit type of fashion for his shape. It just made it worse. It looks good from the back and the side, but then when you turn around to the front, it's like, boy, who picked your jacket? Who did her hair? I'm
These don't show these
I'm a
rings
designer.
in my
I'm a
life.
seamstress, so I'm gonna critique that fashion.
These rings are amazing.
That just wasn't it. I don't know. I guess they thought it was
They are
going
made
something,
of
but
precious metal because marriage is precious. The circular shape of these rings show the eternalness of not only the ring,
look at this. This look.
but
Oh
what
shit!
marriage
It looks
is
awkward.
as well.
Looks awkward.
So I'm going to
Looks
ask
awkward.
you, Laterras, if you will take Ashley's jumbo ring,
Child,
and if you
forget that ring.
yes, and if you'll put it halfway on her
Ain't
ring
gonna be nothing but
finger,
annoying.
and I want you to look at her in her eyes and say, I give you this ring as my sign
I give you this ring as my sign and love of my faithfulness.
Boy, why you struggle to put that ring on? Ain't that a size 7? Like, what we
If
doing?
you would take his left hand,
I
put
mean,
that ring halfway on, and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign of my love
as a sign of my love
and my faithfulness.
and my faithfulness.
And put the ring on.
I see his slid right on. Like he got perfect fit.
So this couple has done something very unique, and they decided to take communion together. So I'm going to ask them to stay right here.
Oh, shut up. You can say what you want to say. I don't want to be married. But if you don't like my critique, get your ass out my chat and get off my video. Or watch it and be mad in silence. Because if you say something, you're going to get blocked. Coming in here with that bullshit, because I don't care about none of that shit you talking. I'm speaking what I see.
Communion is something that Jesus said that we should do to remember him.
Y'all be getting played left and right all over the place. And then you're going to have the nerve to get mad because somebody's saying something. Get your punk ass out of here. Go find you something to do. Go make some money, boy. And then put some in my Cash App for running your mouth out of pocket.
I believe that taking communion is going to be a crucial part of not only your wedding today.
The nerve of you getting mad because I got discernment about what people putting online. Shut the hell up. Especially when they scamming people, okay, and leading people astray and playing with God. Bitch, that's my God too. Fuck you. Okay?
So that your bodies can be healed. I would like you to serve each other the bread.
Bitch, I don't care. I want to be single. The hell? The hell you talking about? Y'all take up for these dudes. Y'all take up for these dudes because you want to be that dude. You don't want anybody to call out anything about what dudes like this. Like, nah, because you don't want. You want women to be desperate and blind. It took a long time, but I understand the era, the aura, the vibe of independent woman and all that kind of stuff. It took me a long time to get there. It was a hard road to go.
Which means that his blood is
I get it. I understand it now. I understand it. Wouldn't be in a position to not have to put up with no BS.
Drink it yourself.
But you know, you can keep typing in the chat. I ain't gonna read it. That helps the video, so keep typing. I don't get that. Yeah. But you know, there's nothing to say because she pursued him. You don't pursue no man. That jacket design is not it. Yeah, that's terrible.
That gives me strength from day.
Okay, so let me see. They're gonna kiss or what? Cause boo boo. Are they still singing? Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah. No. Whatever you talking about. Oh, no, sir. I'm good on that. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna see this part.
You have been so good. With every breath that
Yeah, that's what I said. The design, it's just not a cool. It's somebody thought it would be a good idea. I don't know if he bought it. Jeez, let me turn this down some because he's doing good. I think he's the best singer out of all of them so far. But, you know, they praising the Lord, hopefully, seriously and not performatively. But that jacket design was a very bad idea. I guess they wanted it to be different, you know, so it just didn't work. It just didn't work. And for his shape, it's just not, it wasn't flattering. Her dress is lovely though. I can't really see the details of it, but it still looks good. It looks all right. They're back to talking. What? Oh, what happened? What is this part? Um, I'm confused. Does he have real skinny legs or something? Because how is he so wide up front and then legs almost non-existent? He acting, child, please. He know he about to get the bread for real. And chick's really gonna be after him now because he married. But yeah, this dude body is all wrong. Yeah, because he got the wife, finally. So y'all can shut up on that now. He crying about that because that bag is solid now. All you got to do is just not let nothing come out. It's been this long since they said their vows. Okay, so he didn't pronounce them. So I guess once he pronounces them, they can kiss. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is his legs really that thin, or because the color of the pants and his, the background? Oh, and we got another song, bro. Who is she? Oh, okay, bro. This was somebody. Is this a joke? Stevie, just give him a pass, Stevie. Give him a pass. And she's smiling too. She sounds like she got her mouth wire shut like Kanye did and through the wire. Oh yeah, I like the dress. The dress is very nice. I can see details now. But that jacket, Rose, put it back. Don't do that. Don't do that. Take that jacket off. I just don't understand. Did they? I thought I was gonna be out the door by now. What? Why? Where's the? I don't know. This is different. Child, girl, don't get your money then. I guess they hired you to sing it. Sing it. Cute dress. Oh Lord, she ain't finished? You better be finished. I'm gonna fast. You better be finished. Okay. Saved by the commercial. Woo! Because that was hard. That was hard out here for a pimp. Breastmade dresses are pretty. They alright. I like the color. Little cream coffee color. Everybody look good except for your boy. To be honest. I guess they gave him a black theme. She's still singing. Sis, you gotta stop. I can't do it. I don't know what happened there, but Bad Choices made out a little. Ooh, she looks good. The flowers are cute, but I know they cost a fortune. That's crazy. She paid for half the wedding. Boy, never. That wouldn't. It's not even. Maybe, I don't know. I can't even come up with enough for that. Bro, who approved these singers? And that's my song too, girl. If you don't go sit your himself down. And like he got a chef. That's what it kind of is given. And then the double lapel, like with the black, and it's like somebody was trying to be stylish and innovative or something, and it was not. It did worse, in my opinion, for his
Let us pray.
the way he's wide out there and like in the
Father,
middle,
your
like,
word says it is not
bro,
good
we prayed like 10
for
times.
man to be
Listen,
alone.
I get it, but I don't want to take in nobody's. I don't know, cause
And I'm going to ask you to come right over here.
that's all y'all.
And the sand represents in both vials two
Brad, we just
individual
did communion.
wives
He said he didn't
and
want to
two
give it no drink. You think you
individual
gonna go to the
families
sand? We
coming
good after
together
that.
as one.
You don't even need to go
It
to. He don't want to
represents
do
unity,
nothing. He ain't gonna
which
do
can
a
never
damn
be
thing.
separated.
He didn't help
As
her
they
open the
pour
drink. He didn't want
an
to
individual
pour it in her
vial
mouth. He didn't want her to pour it in
into
his mouth.
one, the scripture tells
Boom.
us whom God has joined together, let no man pull apart.
He ain't pouring it like I'm gonna say something. I'm not saying because I might need some of this saying later. Child. That dude was fake trash. Why he walk like that? Is something wrong with his hip? And he got. Child, please, being performative. You should have went back and saw your wife in need and offered to help her open a doggone thing and poured it in her mouth. Sit your ass up, acting. Because you got all these women out here watching, gonna be like, oh yeah, child, that's right. He went back and shook it up, make sure it was good and mixed up. Ooh, girl, that's a good man, Savannah. Ooh.
And so we're declaring who he has joined together today.
No, she looked so beautiful. It just seemed like it seemed like her mouth was wired shut
So, ladies
when
and
she was
gentlemen,
singing.
I'm going to ask you to stand.
She looked very nice. Smiling brightly.
And because you all have given yourselves to each other in the sight of this beautiful crowd and in front of the internet audience, and because you have given each other rings and have expressed your
Oh, this
love
is a
for
guy
each other,
named Laterras. I don't forgot
I
his
do
last
give the
name.
opportunity.
But he has been around for a long time, and he has this show that he calls Dear Future Wifey. And so he comes out here and he was like, hey, I used to be a serial cheater. I cheated real bad. And my wife and I broke up. And he talked about like, oh, I used to masturbate and just to get through marriage. And first I used to imagine, I try to make it seem like, I don't know, try to make it so attractive to her, some shit like that. Then he was like, then I used to masturbate thinking about all the women I was with before. Like, whoever he cheated on with that day or the day before or something like that while he with his wife. And it's like, bro, why you telling everybody all that? Like, he would get into so many details. He would go on other podcasts, get so many details, and just be like, he made a mockery out of it, to be honest. And so instead of really trying to make hymns with his wife, he just was like, in my opinion, kind of bragging about his cheating. I guess he wanted the ladies to know I ain't get around like Tupac. And then he comes out with this whole, I got a love letter for my next wife because I'm going to find her, and this is the letter. Dear future wifey. And everybody ate that, them chicks ate that shit up. And I was like, what? Are we serious right now? Man, you can say what you want to say, all right? You can put the flag on it. You can you can hit the down like. You can come in the chat. You can suck about me around hard my back and my face. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'd rather be me than any of y'all any day, okay? I'd rather have my minds than your mind any day. On any day. Because trust me, it doesn't save me from all that bullshit y'all be going through. and I'll be 50 next year. Okay, I'm gonna do like Carissa. I'm almost 50. I'll be 50 in October. It's the end of this year. Okay? Play with it. So, anywho, this dude done slept with too many people. And still is. Um, because he getting all the ass. But you know all the reasons why the women don't come forth. You know all the reasons why. But that doesn't mean they don't tell people. You see what I'm saying? So he had, and this is something I'm gonna talk about when I come back and talk about this later. But he had in a situation with Tony Gaskins. And so I didn't want to bring up Tony Gaskins because there's a little disclaimer that goes with that. I don't want to get all into that. But Tony Gaskins, he good for the call out. And he called him out. And I think women should stay stay in your place. You see a dude calling out another dude, that ain't your place. All right? That's what they supposed to do, dodo bird. That's what they supposed to do. And they don't do enough of it. So you got to let them have it out. You can't tell no man how to be no man. You can't tell no man how to call out no man either. So y'all be looking crazy as hell to me, talking all that shit. He should have did it. He could have said it. It's like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is you, his mama? Yeah? What? Shut the hell up. So, he called him out and he laid it down. He laid down exactly what I was seeing. So I already knew he was telling the truth. And Tony he be shooting fly facts, but Tony has other issues. Not the same issues, but to me he got some flaws, but when he be all the way on point when he call these dudes out. Tony big mad because he don't get to shine under recognition, and that's a whole nother deep part of the conversation that I ain't got that kind of time, because it's not that I don't think Tony might deserve it. Because I'm not God. I'm not training that man. I don't know his deep insides. I'm not a shine clout person anyway. I don't believe in all that blowing up. I don't know why people would seek that. I just don't get that part. Like, I don't see how there could be anything like righteous about that. Like, I don't see what your good side about that is. Like, what are you aiming for that's good? Because you want other folks to praise, worship, trust, and adore you. You trying to get all that. That's a lot of power to be having. And just men, that's man or woman, we not proper for that. We not equipped for that. It's too many challenges and complications, and it's too much responsibility that comes with that. And usually there are bad intentions anyway. And then you want all that for what? You're not even supposed to want all that. You're not. That's not what you're supposed to be wanting. And that is a problem, that people actually want that so bad. They do so much and anything for it. They do so much. They do so much. Now, you ain't just trying to pay your bills. You're trying to be that dude. Like, you want other perks and benefits. You want other positions and everything, okay? So you're trying to get close to God, like, you want to be like the Epstein and the Diddy's and all that, because that way you got power. You got, like, power. You're trying to be God-like, which we are supposed to be God-like, but that's not God-like. But you want to be God-like, like have God's power, so you can misuse it, so you can feed your flesh, in all the ways that you want to feed your flesh. And that ain't cool, it ain't cute. And it's all of them. Because if it wasn't, we wouldn't be here. Like, this wouldn't be the state of us. Because the people who got money and power, they'd be like, all right, we got to fix this world. We got to get together and figure out ways that we can do better about contributing to the problems. And they don't. Okay? They do. They hurt. They abuse. They sin. Real bad. And it's one thing when you fall into sin, step into sin, whatever you do, because, hey, we sin every day, right? But it's one thing when it kind of happens for one reason or another. It's not necessarily your intention. But it's a different thing if you go out here claiming to be a active, righteous man of God, and you are purposefully misleading people, and you are purposefully sinning your ass off. Like you're a whole fraud, you know? A whole fraud. But you causing damage. You're causing real damage. And most, if not all of these dudes are doing that. Are doing that. And while I don't believe that Tony Gaskins is in that particular category, he obviously wants more attention from people, and I get that he wants to reach and blah blah blah, but that's a trust issue you have with God, in my opinion. You need to deal with that, and it's causing anger problems maybe and other things, because if anything, most of us who are righteous, who our intentions are pure, who are truly doing the work and gonna tell you the truth and walk in the truth, you don't get that bone. That doesn't come with it, because it's not even supposed to. That's how you supposed to be able to clearly be able to see that, hey, I shouldn't be aiming for that. Because the shit you're going to have to do, the doors you're going to have to walk through, people you're going to have to step on and shit on, literally, and everything like that, to be there and stay there, it's going to get worse and worse every time. You're going to be working for the other side. And a man of God should know that. So why are you seeking that? So it's kind of odd. And then, just some of the things I believe in, a man's position, a woman's position. I'm very traditional in my thinking about that. And absolutely 100,000% will want my man to lead. Like, I don't want to do none of that. Like, don't even talk to me about it, right? However, I don't know about the suppression and things like that. I don't know. It's a lot of things that are said, and it was even, and it's just being mentioned because, first of all, that's one of the things that kind of pull me away from listening to him as much, because it becomes off-putting. So when he does speak on, let's see, women, like when he's speaking on men, he going in on men, he telling you all about men, boom. He keeping it real, he doing his thing. If it's a woman he's speaking on, you can hear it. You can hear it. It's, I get where some of it is coming from, Bible-based or whatever. And to some degree, I rock with it. And if this was a perfect world, then we wouldn't have to worry about all that, because wouldn't no woman be out here trying to... I don't think it's a true nature of a woman to even want to be, in a masculine position, whatever that may be, I think women are just naturally designed to want to do women shit only. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I think all that other stuff is like bred, programmed, the changing of your DNA and all that mindset and everything. And then too, men fault because the way y'all treat women make them say, how we gonna get up out of here? Huh? How we gonna get away from these dudes? We gonna have to fight for our rights. Okay? We gonna fight for our rights. Get us a job. Become independent women, bad bitches. Do what we gotta do. So you can't control us no more. So Apple can't beat me no more, So that kind of shit. But men can be so foul. So you bring it on yourself. But I feel like, Gaskins has an outgoing woman, and she's doing a lot of things, and he clearly disapproves. And I'm just kind of like, okay. So it got brought up when, this was about a year ago, when he first called out Laterras. And when he did, he was right and exact. Not that it's my place to say he was or he wasn't. Because that's what men supposed to do. They supposed to correct other men. So if he as a man felt like he needed to correct that man, that's not none of my business to say he wrong for that. What the fuck? No. Cause I'm not a dude. I don't know man shit. I'm not a dude. So I don't know. He corrected him off some man shit. Y'all be trying to, this is where I think y'all come in wrong at. Y'all be trying to correct these dudes and defend these other dudes. How can you possibly fix your brain to even function like that? You be a part of who they be tricking on and playing with, and because you be falling for that mess because you're a woman. You're not programmed like them. You don't truly understand the depths of the BS and evilness. And you're also emotional, forgiving, and you be overlooking stuff. Nah, the man see it what it is because he a man. He know what it is. And so he know what he calling that man out on. If you got a bold man of God at that, calling out another man publicly, clearly, Tony tries, okay, I used to watch him a long time ago. So he would try to kind of talk around the person, but you knew who he was talking about, right? For the most part. And if you didn't, somebody in the comments knew, and then you catch on and be like, oh, okay, because you probably didn't hear that person. But if you knew who the person was, you knew who he was talking about. He didn't do true, bold, outright call-outs like he did with Laterras. And that's another way you should have known that it was serious. And it don't matter about who you like. You let that man call out that man. And y'all had something to say. I think Tony himself said, don't ask men to call out men and then try to tell them how to do it or something to that effect. And he's absolutely right. Absolutely. And, you know, like I said, in my opinion, a woman has nothing to say. Because you don't even know, you don't qualify for the conversation. You don't even have a clue what's going on there. It's not your business. It's like me jumping in between, you know, getting my husband and son shit. What? Okay. Anywho. Because I would know, right? I would know. Or am I just being mom? I would know as mom how I feel about it. So that what they gotta do? That's why they need both. Like, you stay out of it. Duh. Like, what the fuck? It's just so weird how y'all was... even now, when y'all bring it up, you still coming out your mouth. And I'm like, first of all, you're so blind to see because you fantasizing on all that shit he's selling. And you be the one getting duped out here by these dudes. But you're not paying attention. And two, y'all throw away tradition. You throw away what it's supposed to be for you, trade it in for how y'all want to upgrade and stuff like that. And so you accept things that shouldn't be accepted. So when he said, who is that? Neo. Nah, that's Laterras. So when Tony is calling him out, he sees everything that's going on. And plus, you got to remember this too, like I said. When you have a platform, when you have a voice, and you trickle in spaces. Now, I can speak personally for me who has a platform, me as a woman too. If I know I get hit up with information, I know Tony does times 20, and I can absolutely tell 100%. And I will put money on it like it was the Jake Paul fight, okay? If you ask Tony, he'll tell you. Many women hit him up about this dude. And he can see it all for himself. Because first of all, that's his job. That's what he's supposed to do. Because he is a man of God. They both supposedly coming from the same book, right? However, he know he ain't coming right. And he's supposed to call it out. He's supposed to call it out. I don't care what y'all say. Oh, man, put another black man down. Or this ain't God like her. Blah, 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 blah. Nope. He openly doing this shit. And it's dead serious what they doing now. Y'all get all these Diddies, these Epstein, this and that. And you get all these hurt people, hurt women and dead women and all this other kind of stuff. Affected women. Blah, 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 blah. Beat down. You know, all the things that these guys do. And they get covered for it. And then you got a man calling him out. And then you want to shit. I don't follow him no more. I ain't listening to him. He doing too much. Like, that man said he used to cheat. Oh, stop. It would no, that's not how I go. And then if he's going by the book, because he's God. Okay, that's him. You before you went and tried to do the fit your wifey thing, you still married. Divorced or not, you still married, because that's what God said. You did her wrong because you cheated. If anything, you gotta publicly beg and plead and humble yourself for your wife's forgiveness. But you went straight there trying to claim you was looking for another dude because you on the prowl for the draws. That's not his exact words, but that's what he said, and that's what exactly I saw. And y'all act like that dude don't know what he talking. How the fuck you gonna say you don't know what he talking about? How you know them women ain't contact him? I literally... Okay. It's so many women, y'all crazy. What else is it? Oh, also because he is. That's what he's doing. And then y'all don't do research. You'll watch a clip, you'll see this, you'll see that, or you'll see somebody else talking about it. You see a little part, and then you make your statement and decisions off of that, but you don't go and do research. That's one of the reasons why you watch platforms. That's why you watch commentary platforms and stuff, because sometimes it's brought all to you, so you don't have to do all that because you don't have. I get it, but if you're giving partial information, you should have the discernment to know that before you can get all into that decision making you're doing and that opinion making you're doing, you probably need more research, more information. If not, then you might need to just walk away from it and say, hey, I'm unsure. I don't know. But you still have to assess it and be like, how important is it for me to know? Because I probably still will go back and support this person and support this and that. And every time you support, every time you voice and everything, you give them more power, more energy, more validation. And that's what Satan needs. That's exactly what he needs all day. That's what he needs all day. He get more souls, more victims. And it's not cool. It's not cool. And some of y'all you end up being one of them. You know, it's so I don't even care if it's financial. You can look at the testimonies on that. It's so many people get burnt by these dudes and they don't want to come forth. It's embarrassing. It's annoying. They don't want their families to know. And everybody's not going to hop on here and tell their story, even if they was like, oh, well, I did it, so it is. No, they're not going to come in here and put their business on here because that should not be normal. That's not normal. And then, they're also ashamed because they fell for it. But some of the stories were publicly told. Some of them be told in the chat. They just be in the chat. It'd be as simple as that. You can catch a story in the chat. And, some of the stuff is just, it's kind of hard because someone went through that and they had to recover from that. And then that person doesn't get found out. That person doesn't get called out. But so many people know. And then when somebody legitimately calls them out, who is large enough to have a voice, I think Tony does great. Way better than myself. So, and then a lot of people. And he has his true dedicated following. But for some reason, he feels like, they should be pursuing him when he should know and understand that this is why they're not doing that. Because the fake don't mess with the real. If they messing with you, then you know why. It's either to try to get you in on their team or to try to do you something. So why would you even, want it? Because if you that strong in your faith, then you know God got you right where he needs you to be or where he feel like you're ready for at this time, or whatever. Um, so that part just kind of makes me feel like there's a tug of war there somewhere. And the part with Tony, which I'll play what they said to get into that. However, this he called him out hard and good. It was the hardest call out I've seen him do probably since Derrick Jackson. Oh, he also called out Danae. He called out the people he have on his show. He called out all these things. These are things that I have already seen. So when he started going there, I was like, that's just confirmation. That's confirmation. I've been watching this dude for a long time. I've seen him call out people. And, he be seeing the same thing I'll be seeing, but he sees a little more sometimes. And then he has gotten information. And he be absolutely right. Plus, he's looking at it from man to man. And he is larger. So he's closer to being in that space. More connected to that circle. So they hear things too. Sometimes y'all be coming at people who talk on their platforms, and it's like, it's a reason why we're talking and you're in the chat. And it's just to say, it's just like there's a reason why the teacher is at the doggone chalkboard and you're in the seat as a student. Get your information, bruh. You still gotta go home and do your homework. That's on you. But get your information. Don't act like the teacher ain't supposed to teach. What the fuck? You can't make you what you come here for? So the teacher can teach. So you get this lesson or you don't and you move on. Because that's what life is, lessons. You learn something. You ain't learned nothing, then that's on you. That's on you. But if you come and ask, you trying to persuade somebody because what? It's like y'all supposed to let y'all make it, to me it seems like you have a mindset of we gotta let the evil rock. We gotta let people do all the dirt they wanna do and you're not supposed to say anything or we gonna say something to you. And then you shut up because then somebody might recognize my bullshit. Or whatever. Or I'm affiliated and I might get caught up too. Like whatever. Or I get paid to come over here. Then whatever. Nobody ain't trying to say keep it moving. You don't like what the hell I'm saying. What the hell wrong with you? So, anywho, on and on. But again, I'm gonna talk about this more in depth later. I would, but you just did when you came and typed in the chat. So, hi, Vicky Goggins. Greetings. So he said, good morning from Alabama. He said, Merry Christmas. Well, that's nice. That's nice. See, we don't have the same language, but I recognize the good intent. I say that because, there's just things that I don't do. Like, I don't say good morning. I say great rising, right? Words have meaning. So I'm not going to wish somebody, that type of a day. Although people have been taught to think that things mean something. When you study etymology, it doesn't. And I don't do holidays. Well, I like Halloween. I like the costume parts of it. To be honest, not the holiday itself. I don't do trick-or-treating or none of that other stuff. But I'm a costume girl, so it's the dress up part. But other than that, I don't do holidays. So when someone says to me, they wish me something, it's almost like your religion, whatever your religion is. Say you have a word or something for your religion. For me, I don't read the Bible. I read the Bhagavad Gita. See, I have to make that distinction clear. Not that I didn't grow up reading the Bible, so there's that. But if you say, something that you would say to a Christian, everybody's not a Christian. Just not. So that doesn't necessarily pertain to me just because it pertains to you. So stuff like Merry Christmas, that doesn't pertain to everybody. It just doesn't. It's so far removed from me. I've been to the point where I wish people wouldn't wish me holidays, because it's like, to me, it's just common sense. Why would I want to celebrate a holiday? But you guys still do. And it's a choice. It's a choice, but it makes me wonder, what is making you do that? Like, what do you tell yourself to allow yourself to do that? Because that participation directly contributes to the state of what this world is. And I think the majority of us know that by now, but for some reason you continue to do it. So it would be the same thing as, wanting everybody to shut up. Just like people saying, oh, coming at 50 about the doc. Now, we can talk about that too, but let's keep it real. And I don't want to put emphasis on this, because I don't want to down the doc. I don't want to dim the light of the doc. It shouldn't, and it wouldn't be the point. Still haven't watched it yet. However, Diddy, that's not Diddy's documentary like that. They could have been a little more straightforward with you guys. I think that would have been nice, because it's not like things don't get somehow brought out. But it's not his documentary like people think it is. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to stop right there, because I don't got that kind of time anyway. But it makes sense for him to be the brand, the the mascot, like the brand face of it all. Like, Patty's Pies, completely sold, don't belong to her. She has no control over the recipe, where it gets, none of that. Whether you get some this year or not, I don't know. Did y'all get any Patty Pies in Walmart? But that face is still on it, because that's a business deal. But those are not Patty's Pies. They even changed the recipe, of course. Like, why wouldn't they? They changed everything. Nothing is real anymore. Ice cream doesn't melt because it's not ice cream. Shit is 3D printed, blah, 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 blah. But, however horrible it is, some people want to stay in the fake world. They want things to be evil, gritty, dirty, and fake. Well, it doesn't feel good when it's closing in on you, though. That's it. When all these evil things are happening, and when it just becomes harder and harder and harder and harder and harder and harder to do all this paying for living we got to do. And some of the things you want to stop. Well, guess what? You gotta stop participating in the evil yourself. Seems like a lot, don't it? It's kind of, I know, because it's a lot. Yeah, but a lot of it you can control. I would try to control as much as I can. It's like you willingly don't want to. And when you, some of it, and I can't speak for God because I'm not God. I let someone more qualified to say that to you, because I know I don't have the authority to say that. However, I will say, in my opinion, some of it is just a little more disrespectful, because it's like, they playing with my name, right? They're using me to do the opposite work, right? And you still gonna just be like, I don't care. I'm gonna support you anyway. I don't care. Leave him alone. Let him do. I just kind of, if I was God, I'm just saying, if I was God. Well, yeah. But then when you like, hey, man, I don't like it because I don't like why are they doing this like this? Why is this happening? Why did we get, this is just what I've seen myself. We don't even know what's all going on because a lot gets hidden. But it's back to back. 3 sons deleted their parents. Okay, one was the father. He was arguing with the father. 70-something-year-old opera singer. Very, very popular. And I'm going to speak on them separately, so I'm not even going to really bring the names up. But then the other one, he deleted both the parents, right? And then the one who just did that to his mom. And they were all pretty, like, in their 70s, I think. I think the mom was in her 70s, too. The last one. It's like, what is going on? What is going on? Where's all this evil energy coming from? Where's all this? It's coming from a lot of places that we are allowing to happen, that we actively participate in. And it needs to stop. It needs to stop. This stuff is not going to stop happening to us all on its own. No one is going to come and save you. No one is going to magically just stop doing evil things to make... People are actively in mass numbers. In mass numbers. That is their job. When these people are put before you and put in that position, do you know part of the contract, part of the job is to help do the evil bidding against you? Duh. A lot of you know that, and you accept it, and you still run up to them like, you're my new God. I'm going to praise you and love you and give you all the things I can give you. And I want to be just like you. I want to be right where you are. And I love you so much. You're my new God. You're my new God. That's what you do. Oh gosh, y'all come in here. Thank you, Great Rising. Thank you. Sometimes y'all come here and say some stuff, and I actually see her read it, and then be like, "See, this is why I try to stay out the chat. This is why I try. If I just ignore it, I won't know you said it. You know." But that's hard for the ones that But I think if once I get a good flow of people, then I don't have to worry about it. Because for the most part, it'll be us rocking. And most of you guys will be moderators, so you'll shoot them down before they even get a chance. And then they'll be like, okay, I can't type in the chat. I just create another account because, they're going to come and come and come and come and come and come and come. They always come. They've been doing it for years. They've been doing it for years. Yeah, it sounds like the movie, I'm going to get you, sucker. But I'm going to be in different places because later on today I'm gonna be doing my first stream on Twitch if all goes well and I'm able to finish getting my account set up and do all that. I have time for it. But yeah, I'm gonna do some streaming. Terrence, horrible dude. This not good. And it just from the simple fact that she's not supposed to pursue him and pay for the wedding and all that. It's like, what? It's giving what? It says, why you do that? Why? So whether this is a business deal, a business contract, marriage is business, yes. Here on earth in the U.S. of A., you best believe it is. But it's a covenant also, so let's not forget that part. And this is on another level. But anywho, and I'm pretty sure Tony's going to make a video about this because why would he? He probably have because I'm late finding this out. I'm always late finding shit out. This is like 3 weeks ago, I guess, they got married. Ooh, wee. Oh, wee. So there's a couple of other things. I have some videos I want to show y'all because, again, y'all don't go so hard to not want to see things about people that you purposely don't see things about people. That's crazy. But anywho, so I'm gonna let y'all watch a couple of minutes because I'm trying to see if they gonna kiss because it looks like they didn't kiss. So maybe they're gonna kiss at the end or something. But I don't care if it's a pack. Aren't you supposed to now pronounce? I introduced you guys. He pronounced them husband and wife. Wait, no, he did. Wait a minute. Did he pronounce them husband and wife? I think he did. They said their vows. They did. Okay, maybe. I don't know. They doing too much. They doing too much.
Dragging it out because I know you trying to get to the promised land tonight. He's trying to go, y'all.
Yeah, because he made that clear. Like, we don't know you.
I want
It's your
you to
marriage. It's your
now
wedding
do
night.
something that I hope you have practiced. Sir, you may kiss your bride.
I could just tell when I saw the pictures. Oh, they kissed. Okay. I wanted to see if they was gonna kiss.
And ladies and gentlemen,
That was cute. I like that kiss.
for the first time and for
That
the
suit,
last
them borrow
time,
that jacket. Don't you
I
ever,
now
whoever
present
idea
to
it was,
you
don't work with them no more.
Mr. and
Don't.
Mrs. Laterras Got Married.
I just see granny meat, granny legs, granny meat, granny legs. That woman used to be a big girl. Or she on her way. I see information. I see some other stuff, but you know. And I'm bringing it up because he's definitely, I mean, a lot of men are. You know, men don't be messing with you sick like that. And especially if it's about that lust, which you know it is. Look at him being performative, but then again, he gonna get in that car and be like, girl, go on, give me some head real quick. Now I'm playing. You know, them lustful ones. I don't know about the dress. The dresses, I just think they could have. I just see some parts where they could have did something different, but everybody looked good. Okay, that was it. It wasn't that bad. That wasn't too much. Well, it kind of was for me, but I just don't think overall. I think overall they kept it minimal for him for this to be the theme of his show all these years. It makes sense unless there is something else, because the way people were talking is as if he, I don't know, they were talking about he did this great production or whatever. So I don't know if it was like an after party or something after that, like at the reception. But as far as this part, that was pretty subtle. And I guess that's their wedding monogram. Yeah. A-N-L. Okay, that's cute. I like that. That's a good design. So then they go start doing a press tour, right? That too also makes sense because the whole thing was he's gonna find his wife. And he initially, in my opinion, I don't know. I don't know if Tony spoke on that part specifically, but if I recall, I do think he did say that that guy did not intend on getting a wife. I'll know when I bring the videos up when I come back. But I do believe he said that that guy don't have no intentions on getting a wife. Like saying it flat out. Because that's the way I saw it too. It's just that people started coming for him, and I'm assuming that really started to happen when old girl came on the show. What's the name of the chick that does the podcast herself? She has they call in on the Instagram and she try to do the matchmaking thing. I saw a clip from that episode, but I didn't watch it because I've been stopped watching Laterras a long time ago. I watched it when Nadea came on, or Janae, or whatever her name is, Derek Jackson's wife, and I said, she hustling, she pimping it, she running the bag up off this shit. She performative, she extra, she running the back. Listen, it's a common play. There's always plays, plays, and plays. Always. And y'all be believing these people like they're real. Ryan Garcia just did the same thing. And then sometimes they lay low, they come back, boom, it's all good. He did that. He lay low, he came back, boom, greatest male boxer ever. Or just I'm doing right now, like he hot right now. I'm like, he hot right now? How he hot right now? He was done for and canceled a minute ago. Like, he was done. He was over and over and over. He yeah. Part of his angle was to throw off his opponent. Was it Haney he was fighting that time? Yeah, Haney. To kind of throw them, because boxing is a whole psyche. It's a mental thing. But he was trying to throw off his opponent. And also, I think some of it had truth to it. Because he was saying he got taken, because he went missing for a while. He was saying they took him to Bohemian Grove, and he was saying that they did things to him, and they made him watch them do things to children. And he was saying it in fright all over the internet. Everybody's talking about it. Joe Rogan, everybody. Shannon Sharp even was interviewing, I think, his manager, and they were talking about Ryan Garcia and all this stuff. He fought. He whooped old boy's butt. Then he went and lay low. And then he popped back up. He's like, I can't believe you guys thought I was crazy. You really thought I was crazy? It's like, what about all those stories you were saying and crying and screaming about Bohemian Grove, you and other children? We're not supposed to play about that. And nobody really held him accountable. Nobody made him say, that absolutely was the truth, or that is not the truth. They let it go. Now, you think I'm lying? Well, why would I? It's on the internet. All you gotta do is look up Ryan Garcia, and don't put Ryan Garcia in. My bad. The algorithm is gonna do exactly what the program wants, and that is to show you Ryan Garcia now, popular boxer. You have to put in Ryan Garcia, Bohemian Grove, and you'll see the whole play. You see the whole play. Now, sometimes if you build a long-standing with a because I don't want no mess about these advertisements or whatnot. But if you get to know who you're listening to, you're going to know who just come on here to do a video and who actually is somebody who has the information, like it's a combination of looking it up, doing research, it being given to them in some kind of way, another, in several different ways, what have you. And people who they only giving their opinion. Their opinion, they could be right or wrong. They just trying to assess it from what they know about life. Or they just repeat what somebody else said. Or they just jumping on a bandwagon, so they just going to give you a video on the subject real quick because it's hot. Most of the time, if I do speak on something, I'm usually well after it's no longer like a popping topic. Most of the time I'd be late getting to find out about it, or I do find out about it and I don't have time to talk about it, and I just put the information away for later or whatever, what have you. But I'm a researcher by nature, to start off with. Secondly, I'm giving a lot of information. and some of it don't be from earth. However, like I said, you go in and you check for yourself if you ever have the time. I don't know how busy your life is, but you look at videos. Now, you can't just look at 1, 2 videos. Like, you got to get more context of the story. But this one is an easy one because it's just like I said. The guy they were scheduled to do a fight, and then he started being kooky on the internet. Then he was gone. He came back. He said, "Oh my God, they kidnapped me!" Like he was going cuckoo on the internet. They kidnapped me. They took me. They took me to Bohemian Grove. Da 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 da. And he kept saying it. Then he was like, "They took me. I don't have my phone. Was it phone? I can't call. I can't. Nobody's." It was weird because he was saying he don't have his phone, but then he was saying nobody's hitting him back. So I don't know if he's calling him from other places. But he was saying people are looking for me. I'm okay, but they cut off my funds. I don't have access to my money. Like he was doing this whole weird thing for a while. But all of that I can take because they do. Most of this stuff be acting and y'all be thinking it's real because they doing it for real, but it be not real. It be a generated situation. It's the part with him talking about Bohemian Grove, which if you don't know the story behind that, then whoo child. But you seen all these things happen to children. He was saying he was calling out everybody in the game, everybody in the industry. He said they were there, they were involved, and they took him. So we don't play like that because these are the things that people believe actually happen. And not in its, maybe necessarily in its specific the way or whatever. It just depends on what you know, what you know, what you know, what you know. Now, do I believe it happens in real life, for real, for real? Absolutely, yes. But when you play with it, that does not help. It is not right. It's not fair to people who actually have things like this happen to them and need help. But then you have people who say, no, man, that stuff ain't really real. That's not true. That's not what that place is. That's not what they do there. That's not what the elites do. No, my favorite football player, basketball player, or boxer, or in whatever other sport, a NASCAR driver, or my favorite YouTuber, my favorite blah, blah, blah streamer, my favorite whatever. You leveling it up. I don't care if you're a pastor, preacher, mega church, TD Jakes. I don't care who you are. You don't get to that side without joining. It's Bloods or Crips, baby, all day. All right, so unless it's just cut it out. So if that's who you want to be, then you telling me who you want to be. Was the guy telling the truth or was he lying? Who made him answer up to that? Nobody. Why not? The way you think not. Why you think not? Why you think not? Look how they playing with y'all with these Epstein files. But anywho, gotta go. Be back later.